Many people don't know that the animal shelters do suffer a lot and they don't get a lot of donations. So, what me and my friends have decided to do is get a whole bunch of stuff for pets and donate it to the animal shelters. So, here you can see all the um, stuff that I've gotten, and I'm planning to donate all to the animal shelters. So yeah, uh, uh, soon you'll see us uploading a video of us donating it there. So yeah.
Okay, this is Kareem with the Active Citizen Care Packages video. So to explain our project first, we are making care packages for donations to the Brampton Animal Shelter. So I must admit that at first I didn't care a thing about animals, and this might be because of my lack of awareness. After some research though, I did learn a lot about animals and found out a lot about them and their bad conditions. I found out that they have limited funding and they can only barely afford to get the basic necessities for animals such as food and shelter, and through all the services they provide, their funds are used up, so they have no more leftover funds to spend on their on luxuries for these poor animals. So we just recently went shopping to buy these care packages for these animals. So we will donate them tomorrow, me, Kunal, and Ryan. But for now, let's talk a bit about the items in the care package. So here's the first. We have a play tunnel for with a bell and ball. This is mainly for cats, but who knows? Maybe dogs can play with it too. Second, we have little doggy treats. Yeah, healthy and nutritious. Third, we have some stretch balls, also for dogs. As you can see, I did focus mainly on dogs. And lastly, we have a pet towel or blankets for those pets that need to get washed and or take a bath.
Hi, class. This is Knall, and today I'll be talking about our Active Citizen project. Me, Kareem, and Rayon have done a project on the basis of raising awareness about the conditions that many actually, animal shelters keep for their animals, and what we can do to support them. And this video is basically showing how I'm supporting the animals. But basically I'll be supporting the animals by donating care package to the animal shelter, which consists of like treats and toys for the animals, just some luxurious items. But let me talk a bit about my project before I cover all the things that I've got for the animals at the animal shelter. So to begin with, the animal shelters basically are funded by the provincial government, uh, or more precisely the Ontario SPCA. But even though their funds are quite substantial, the their requirements are still not met for the animals because their current services are barely provided, as the healthcare for animals, all the animals that are rescued with sicknesses and any fleas or anything, all of that healthcare costs a lot of money, especially for animals. And basically, that takes up a lot of their funds. So without like those funds, they can't provide the animals luxurious items, and this is not always the case, as some animal shelters barely barely care about any of their animals in that they're currently holding and or keeping in the animal shelter, whereas some animal shelters are basically providing a very great environment for their animals to live in and not taking any of their luxuries away. I have no personal I have no idea if the animal shelter we're going to has good living conditions or not, but I would still like to raise awareness on this issue. I'll cover. We're going to cover more of this topic in our presentation, but right now, all I can say is that whatever we think is going on in animal shelters is probably not the case always, but for the most time, the conditions are fairly good. So I'd like to now move on to the things I've gotten, the care package that I've formed for the animals in the animal shelter. So here are all the things that I've gotten for the animals. I'll cover them one by one, or we'll see how this goes. So I'll start off with these. These are some balls with bells, 12 of them for the cats. Hopefully, I don't know if dogs can play with those. Hopefully they can. This is another one for the cats. It's a feather toy. I guess the cats will chase around with this. This is all just to increase, better the quality of life for the animals. This is, I guess, a chewy boomerang for the dog. Chewy bone. Some cat treats. And this is just 3 tennis balls for dogs to play around with. And another chewy toy for dogs. I focus more on dogs, not for any particular reasons, just ended up this way. I've gotten a lot of treats for dogs, 5 boxes of treats. These 2 boxes were meant for my dog, but I thought this was for a better cause, so I'd like to donate all of this to the animal shelter, my local animal shelter, the Brampton Animal Shelter, and I hope all of you guys think of, get inspired by how animals are treated, and hopefully you guys can support animals in the animal shelter by donating as well. If you do, please notify us by messaging us on YouTube, or if you know us personally, you can tell us, because we really believe that this is an important cause.